Fox 17 News starts now with a breaking news alert.
We have crews right now live on the scene of a house fire in Muskegon this morning.
Our Savannah Fish is live on the scene right now in Savannah. We are hearing that you have gotten a live interview for us this morning.
Yes, I do, and I just want to give some location for you guys. We're here off of Gyrock Street and East Grand Avenue. That's where this house fire took place, and I'm here now with Deputy Chief Jay Paulson with Muskegon Fire. Thank you so much for being with us this morning. Tell me, you guys arrived here around 4:25. What was it like when you guys arrived visually, and was it a difficult fire to initially put out?
Right. When we arrived, we had fire about almost every window. We had heavy fire conditions. The wind played a big factor on this as well. We had, with all the heavy fire, but also there's many additions to the home, so it made it even more difficult. So, and we had, to make another condition, we had heavy high voltage wires right close to the home that were on fire as well. So.
Now, we know that 2 residents should have been in the home. 1 was in the hospital. The big question, I think, still is somebody inside? Have you guys been able to confirm that yet?
No, we're not able to confirm on the second person. We're still doing an active search when we can get in there. The second floor has collapsed onto the first floor, so it's making it difficult for us to actually look for the victim or if there's somebody in there. We're actually bringing in a piece of heavy equipment to help us remove the walls and the roof, so we can make our job a little easier.
Yeah.
So.
And one interesting note I thought you said earlier was this was a difficult fire to fight, just given the type of home that is. Kind of walk me through that. Why was it so difficult?
It was built in the 1900s. Back then we call it balloon construction. There's basically no fire stopping, so the fire can just travel right up the walls. There was very little renovations done in the years. There was a couple additions onto the home, which made it difficult because the fire was getting in these false voids or in the voids of the wall and up in the roof assembly. So once it got in there, it was very difficult to get to it. So.
Now, no neighbors or anybody generally around this home was injured, thankfully, but some neighbors say that they heard a large boom. Any indication what caused this fire yet?
Yeah, we learned that it was a propane tank that was in the front door, right inside the front door that exploded. So that's what we determined that just a little while ago. So.
What are the next steps, Chief?
We're waiting for that heavy equipment to come in so we can start removing the portions of the house so we can access it. And we're just going to stay here for a while and keep mopping up.
What does it still look like on the inside? I mean, if we take a look, there's still fire coming through the roof here this morning.
And that's it's exactly what we're running into. We got that heavy master stream in the window, but we still can't get to it because of those voids. So this is kind of something we've been fighting all morning. So.
Anything else we should know?
No, we're just we're grateful that we can account for one of them. So,
Deputy Chief Paulson, thank you so much for your time. I know you guys are busy, so we do appreciate it. Thank you. All right, you guys. Well, we are going to continue to stay here on scene. I mean, like I just said, there was still fire coming through this roof. They're still working to confirm if somebody is inside. That's the big question here this morning. So make sure you stay with Fox 17 News. We'll bring you live coverage throughout the morning. But for now, live in Muskegon, Savannah Fish, Fox 17 News.